Firstly, if we want to talk about free markets, the oil and gas industry in Australia is...
People on the other side might say these organizations are bringing jobs, prosperity into the country, to the state, and there's a creation of jobs and wealth for the state, and then it adds to the idea of free markets and adds to the idea of commercialization, and then part of capitalism supports that to lift the average lifestyle or living standard of an individual. So how do you respond to that argument?
Few things there. Firstly, if we want to talk about free markets, the oil and gas industry in Australia is subsidised by the government millions of dollars every year. So to me, that's not free markets. If you believe in free market economies, that doesn't mean subsidising industries. So that's one thing, one part of that. Then to pick up on employment. The oil and gas industry in Western Australia is actually the lowest employing industry by sector. So mining is a big employer, largely iron ore mining, that's a big employer. Oil and gas, though, is actually not particularly labour intensive and employs a small number, less than 1% of Western Australians. Now, one of the things that the oil and gas industry do, that politicians do, is they try and lump mining and oil and gas together. So iron ore, we do get royalties on, it is a big employer. That's a slightly different story. There are some issues there as well, but it's not to the same degree as oil and gas. So, there are many, many, many times more people in Western Australia working in health than there are in oil and gas. There are more people working in arts and recreation in Western Australia than there are in oil and gas. So the jobs argument is a myth. I think there are other industries that we could be relying on economically. Plenty of them. We've got plenty of opportunities here. The oil and gas industry as an export industry is not benefiting us. We're not using the resources. And the other thing, the profits are largely going offshore. Most of these companies are foreign owned. So the profits are going offshore, the gas is going offshore, there's few jobs, there's few royalties, there's few taxes. The economic contribution is massively, massively overstated. That would be my response to that.